welcome along the African Renaissance TV from wherever special you're watching us from. This is the Sustainability Track, and I am Mohamed Bibaji. Well, this is another epic episode loading for you. I'm here from the heart of the Gambia in Mandinari. And in today's episode, we have a team joining us to discuss on an important issue that is happening in the Gambia, well, especially in the world of arts, and then this specifically is going to be on decoration. And join me in welcoming them here on board to have a very important discussion here today for you. Well, Mr. Sedikan and team, well, you're all welcome onto the Sustainability Track, and of course here on African Renaissance TV. Well, yes, so to make it an easier discussion, I mean, to start the whole conversation, maybe we'll take it from well, ladies first is a very important slogan for many people here in the world. So maybe we'll start the brief introduction from the only lady here in the panel, to tell us who you are and then what is your role as far as the team is concerned here.
Thank you. My name is Mariama Diouf. I'm from Farato. Team my personal aspect is working on flower vases. So Buba Sedikan here moneka sewing head be. Mom tamen si recycling la neka. Ligi man si ondam la neka de flower vases.
Oh, flower vases. Well, I am really not sure right now what that means, but then maybe you can just take a bit of example on flower vases. What does it mean?
Well, flower vases tam decoration la. It's only decoration. Moneka nga defal comme flower yu de neka ci ko to table yi ci neeg bi ak decoration yi neeg yi tamen lolu comme dang day use cement yenen ci white cement nga day use yenen nga use bouteille yep ci lefin la neka ci decoration.
Interesting. I'm sure we're going to come more into that, but then at some point, maybe in the next episode of this program, we are going to have some flower bars that are really going to come from you. Well, yes, Mr. Sedikan.
Okay, my name is Boba Sedikan. I'm the founder of Sedikan Decoration and Skill Design Academy. I also design at Farato Boyankunda. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, Farato Boyankunda is like the whole team is coming from that, and I'm sure Farato will be really lucky to be one of those beautiful cities in some years to come. Yes, and the gentleman over there, so.
Okay, my name is Omar Jani. I live in Farato Boyankunda. I'm the office assistant of the team and the IPRO of the team.
Well, the communications. Yeah, someone that can really replace me here in the team. Well, maybe not the journalist, but then the communications and then the IPRO. Is that relevant? But you have an amazing team, Mr. Sedikan. If we are to start with you, well, could we understand what was the inspiration behind your work as a person first? Let's start with that.
Okay. I'm a biology attorney. Yeah, that is the main. I don't know how to say, but that's the main thing of it. I'm a biology attorney. So I said to you that what inspired me to go to Bagwe, not inspired, what made me to go to Bagwe is lack of job opportunity. Youth are not supported. I graduated from when I didn't go to college. I was shortlisted at college. I could not have phone. My family could not have phone to pay my fee for me. So I was out, dropped out from college. So what was in my head is I have to do something to bring the family over there. Where will I have it? You go to job site in 2 years experience from Gambia, from grade 12.
Well, if not had any experience yet.
So any experience meaning something have to be done to put food on the table. So the only thing that came in my mind, I went to Bagwe in Libya in 2016. So I was there in Libya. I tried boat 3 times, I could not cross. I can say in Libya, most of my time I was in prison. Yeah, if I was out, then I go and walk, then...
And your issues will come up again.
Then if we tired in the boat again, they always catch us in the boat. So when now we are in boat, that okay, I'm going to enter into Italy now. Now it's finished now. I'm going to be in my dreamland.
And it will take you back again.
Everything will take them back again. So for the third time, they said now everybody, no one will be left. Everybody have to be deported. So I was deported in the Gambia. So when I was in prison, these are my dreams. Okay, I was not having mentorship who will train me, who will tell me this. If you cannot go to school,
other options that are
very good. So I gave it a mind. Okay, I have this. I'm going to use my story to build up some youths out there, so they will not take the same road that I take to go to Bagwe, because I have injuries. have injury in the prison. We are always bit sick. Even sometimes when it's school season, I'm always have stress or pain.
Yeah, in fact, you're still living some of those effects.
The culture we have, I said, I will not keep quiet. I will not be selfish. Keep quiet. I will say to the youth, if you want, you take it. If you don't want it, still okay. But the only thing I need to do is, okay, I'm gonna build a team. I went to when I came back was society bullying and all that. He did not.
Yes, like you've gone to through the back way, you've not made it, and then that stigma has been there.
How do you look at you is really crazy. Even to have a girlfriend is really it was like something really crazy. Yeah, I really went through a hell.
But for you, looking at the positive end, you were able to transform all those negatives into a positive in coming up with a beautiful team like this.
Yeah. So when I came, my brother took me to hotel to score a restaurant. I was staying as a bartender. Then from there, I have a wife who take me to hotel school. So from that, I said, okay. In hotel management, I'm great. I train many youths, over 6 to 7 people whom I train in barkeeping and waiter as well. So I said, okay, only these people who have money, who their family supported them to go to hotel school, are the one benefited in this. Okay. The same white friend who take me to hotel school, he is doing painting and decoration, then I follow him. Some people say, don't have or something like that. In the prison in Bagwe, my dreams, I said, okay, let me just go for this. Let me have another skill again. Then from there, morning sip, afternoon sip, I'll go to the restaurant. The morning sip, I'll go follow him on painting and wallpaper installation and all that. So I said, when he's okay, 2019, then he went back to bring some stuffs like wallpaper and all that, so that I'll be able to do this business and all that. Then Corona kept him up. Then still now, I could not even heard from him. I don't know whether he's dead or not. I could not hear from him. Any social media and his friends.
You've tried, but you're not able to reconnect.
I could not get to him. Yeah. So I said, okay, now the only thing I'm going to do is, people who have money are the one going to hotel school because they have no scholarship funding. Some people are with trigger me to go to Bagwe. I do not have support. Some youths are there, they also be sitting there, no one is supporting them. They also go to Bagwe. The only thing I will do is let me go and train these people with the wallpaper installation and wall panel. I started with my younger brother, he's doing only football. And his friend, 2 of them, we started 2019, going training them from there. People have been me their kids and others. So I trained them. I said, okay, I'm going to train only people from 18 above. Some people are there. I said, okay, now, bringing these people together, I trained over 16 to 17 youths, including single mothers. I have around 5 ladies and I have 10 boys. Some are going to college and others. Some are even university students are there. They are part of my training on wallpaper installations. So what I do is like, sometimes, go to painting, we sit together like this, like discussion like this. That's where my aim will come. I'll be discussing with them about this backway issue.
This is interesting. I don't mean the cost of, but then that from that inspiration, I'm looking at this. It has been a long journey. So maybe we wouldn't be able to cover it all. But then there's one inspirational thing for me here that you've been able to recognize the fact that, okay, one of the main reasons for people having that inner desire to really put food on the table for their families or to better their own lives is the lack of that extra skill, or in fact, a single skill in them. So you coming to that as a person, coming to that consciousness to say, well, I would really contribute to my own society, to my own people, my family and loved ones by adding up that skill into them. That is a part that is really important for me. So I want to bring in one of them here into this before we continue on that angle. Yes. So, Madam, well, I know flowers are beautiful in any regards. We can look into that. But I want to see with you. What you personally? What was your inspiration? What really led to you joining the team?
Okay. Man, lu ma dugal si team bi moy.
You're not hungry, are you? No, I'm not. Flowers hungry. Are beautiful. So CRS is a series, so it's a good one.
Comme man kena ma nekk ci kër bi after ma graduate grade 12 légui time bobu nonu fekka wax nañ mi say already waye mom fekka yaay mu ci kër bi mu ne mom dafa bëgg ko dimbal yaayam bëggul jabar bo xamne mu ngi dem liggéey so after ci lañ wax manako ne okay mën na ñaka dem liggéey ma tok ci kër bi ma dimbalé sa yaay so yalla def yaayam dafa gañu last year légui after lolu bu ñëwé mu isi recycling issue bi ni so sila ko wone recycling and decoration they go together, why not we work together? Legi mu ne mané okay, that's a great idea. Legi bala nga tooga ba pare toog si kër bi di whole day doo def dara waa kaay ñoo join hand in glove ñu liggéey mën na ko ne ok léegi dama day tooga añ ba pare suma pare ma dem fekk ko si sob bi ñun ñëpp ñu liggéeyandoo.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's something I would really love. And if I'm going to guess, you're in the house, you have so beautiful flowers there, yes? Well, yeah. So we are coming to you. What is your part in joining the team? What was that inspiration that really you can have that big experience that made you to join the team, or how were you really incorporated into the team?
Okay, I graduated in 2020 from Middle Senior Secondary School, and Buba has been an inspiration to me. So he has been advising me all along. So he advised me to go to the college where I went to, then do my diploma, primary in education, being a teacher. So I was qualified. I taught for 6 months. Then he brought me back again, tell me, hey, you shouldn't have just one skill. You need to add up. So he told me to go to hotel school, where I am in right now, Gambia Tourism and Hospitality Institute. I'm studying. Then one day we were sitting discussing, because I'm always with him, because he always advised me. So he told me that I want to do recycling. I told him, wow, that's a great idea. Then what are we going to recycle? He told me that, okay, we have tires all around the place. They are burning tires
all over the country and everywhere.
So they help, and we are losing more trees every day, because normally they burn tires in the forest. So he told me, let us go to the forest, bring tires, bring empty bottles, and come recycle them.
Wow.
It was a
at the beginning, the idea was rough and crazy kind of, okay.
Honestly. So we went to the forest. We did that already. We brought the tires. So I was still confused.
Yeah, what does tire have to do with something?
Confused me. And he told me that we can use these tires to make sofas, to make tables, center tables. I was crazy, honestly. But as time goes on, I was part of the recycling team. I truly understand that, yeah, this can be something great.
Well, for me, that is another important point for me. I mean, this is like killing two birds with one stone. Well, your team is contributing to saving our environment, and that is an important part for sustainability for me personally. But then this is not just that. I mean, we are using this to really make up something beautiful to other people, and then we are seeing this as another skill set that is added here into the country. But interestingly, we're going to say, so before we end up that, Mr. Sedikan, I want us to come back to you again, but I want us to take first a quick break, and then when we come back, and then discussion can continue from there. Yes, so we take first commercial break, and when we return, discussion continues here on the Sustainability Track, coming away from the African Renaissance TV. Welcome back from that short commercial. If you are just joining us, this is the Sustainability Track coming away from the African Renaissance TV with me, Mohammed Bibaji. Well, our topic of discussion has been an interesting one on the field of arts, especially on decoration. And this has been an important angle as far as sustainability is concerned. I'm looking into the transformation of waste and other materials into reusable and important things that really beautify our environment, and then also provide infrastructure in the form of furniture. And the team here has been an inspirational team in terms of what they are doing here in the Gambia. And this is something we are looking at having them to expand this at the continental stage some years to come. Mr. Sedikan and Madam in the house, and Mr. IPRO, you're all welcome on board. I'm back again. I am sure we'll see a cereal. So normally on breaks you are given some refreshment to take care of it. But even if you're not given one, just let's pretend that you are given a very amazing dish or something to freshen up. But it has been an inspirational one. I'm the discussion here, Mr. Sedikan. I want to come back to you. Now I want to look at this. I'm sure we'll have a lot of things that have accumulated in terms of challenges for you to bring up a team like this. But then I want us to look into key things that has been major problems for you, challenges in terms of setting up the team, and then how you were able to really proffer some solutions to them to come to this stage.
Okay, The key challenge is just to bring the team together. It's like I was working with the youth since 2019, 2020, so I was like Omar and others, they are all part of I'm part of going now with the youth care man. So I'm working with the youth. So I said, okay, building a team, I need these young ones to be included in my team. Even not all, but maybe around
The key among them to
4 to
be.
5. So I was because I do go with them on many internship trainings and leadership and all that. So I sit down and I do my own calculation that okay, I can go with this one, I can go with this, I can go with this one. Because in a team I don't need many of them. But let me just go for the few. So that's how I select Omar and Mr. Balde and Sekou as our media personnel. And he should be here, but due to some of he could not come. So that's it was not a problem for me at all because I was working with them since they are young, so I know how to bring them with me. So I said, okay, now this have to be a skill academy. When I told them it's gonna be because we can painting design, wallpaper installation, wall panels. So joining wallpaper, joining the recycling is gonna be a big thing, and we are going to make it a skill academy. Then academy for academy, like we are going to train many youths, like especially the ones that are around down there, like myself, who was not be able to people to see and help, who are suffering at home, dropouts and all that. These are the people we are going to train on recycling. And the recycling, we use tires, bottles, cans, and many other things like what they were saying. We make sofas, we make stools, we make flower vase, we make many things like even garden the stands. We make all of them with tires and all that. We even have some samples. But what our main problem here is before bringing the youth to train them, we have the knowledge because I think we have the knowledge. But before bringing many people, like 10 to 15 people to train them on this recycling thing, you need to have the materials. So this is our problem right now. We do not have many materials there.
Okay, that would serve as the raw material for your production or decorations.
Yeah, because we make like, we can take this and make it as a flower vase. But there are some designs, you need to have some materials to make it more lively and all that. So those are things which is really making us, still we could not start training people. Yeah, because even many people are asking us, okay, I need a flower vase, and all that. Yeah, we can make simple flower vase, but we want to make the one we have in knowledge, the skill, we want to make it more.
Also, so that equipment or the resource that is really needed to produce those standards that you really desire are still not intact in the house for you. Well, that is quite important because sometimes we really try to establish these challenges because it's that important. We have a lot of stakeholders out there that are really watching and listening, and even investors that are there, businesses that can really come into support or to partner. Are you really open to partnership with businesses or the individuals to really grow? Is that there? Is that option there for people who want to really invest into your business?
Yeah, we are really looking onto that, like real estate owners, hotels, restaurants, because this flower vase and this garden things, and even partners, even single person, like you have your own company, you can make garden for you, you can make many things for you. We are even open to have a partnership with anyone who wanna make this skill center, and the only thing that even I can say this, the first ever backweighted on the skill academy. Because what we see, okay, sometimes there won't be a breakout there, thief there, they will say, okay, is this backweight?
Yeah, they're mostly prone to be the suspects.
So this skill academy want to gain the narrative. Even many people who are just bringing these people back, we want to have partnership with them. So that when they are back, let them have skill. You can't leave them like that. After spending many years over there, they are deported, they don't have anything. We want to have partner with them. At least we can train them
onto something, and this can really contribute.
Especially in the Gambia.
Definitely. Yeah. That is an important part. But I want to look at this. I'm from the lady in the house. I mean, the madam of everyone here right now. Is that important? I mean, what would you say? Like, how inspired are you in terms of what advice would you be able to give to other women out there, especially young ladies, in terms of developing their skills to be able to better their lives?
lu may wax jigéen ñooñu rek moo nekk ne comme jigéen mën na moo def lu nekk lu ma gën a dugal si business bi sax si bokkaa moom pour def ay flower vase ay recycling yeneen jigéen yi dañ dee rus pour liggéeyaa góor yi kese waaye su nekkee jigéen mu fa ñoom tam dinañ am fit bi pour ñëw liggéeyaa ñoom pour mu gën a waayet so fu mu nekk nii maa ngi foofu noonu already suma friends yu bari dañ bugg a join waaye ma ne leen ne nañ ma may time because doo mun a oo nit nga ne ko ne kaay ma jàngal la dara fekk amanguloo bagage yi pour def loolu noonu ma ne leen ñu may ma time yàlla su defee ñu am luñ bugga ñoom yëpp dina ñëw foofu noonu nga gis ñun yëpp ñu liggéey jigéen itam gis seen boppa si wàllu liggéey.
Interesting. Well, loolu I wax yu rafet la because it's that important. I mean, the reason I ask that is because if you are now serving as an inspiration to many, they know, okay, well, it's possible. If there is a sister over there, a woman over there who really wants to be able to develop their skills to join such an art in any part of the world, whether it is in your team or other parts of other teams, they know what is possible. I've seen someone do it, and then they are living a dream in it in terms of growing, so they can also do that. But I want to look at this from the gentleman's perspective. You have a lot of youth out there. I mean, sometimes we don't all succeed when it comes to academic, like Sedikan said, and that is quite true. But what advice would you have for such people, such youths that are out there in terms of who are really not excelling in academics to harness their skills and joining a skills development program such as this, or in fact coming to join your academy at some point? What advice would you have for them?
Okay, what I will tell the youth out there is, first, we all need to learn. It's a must. You need to learn, understand English as our language of our country, understand the basic calculations before you venture into anything you want to do. But skill is an important thing. With all the education, without skill, I can say it's just 50%. Because we have pension times.
Sure.
And all companies have pension time. So if you are pensioned, what are you going to do? Because the pension money they are paying you,
well, it's not really sustainable for you.
It's either you rely on your kids if you have, if you are not lucky, you are down. So with all the millions you are having, society has looked down on you again. So which is a crazy thing. So everyone needs to be part and parcel of skills. And one thing I want to say is like about the academy, we are doing not just recycling. We are doing mentorship, we are doing counseling in all areas, marriage, family problems, in all areas of counseling we are doing it. We want to train youths also in computer, in ICT, because we have been seeing that most of the youths, especially grade 12 graduates, after completing your WAS, that's the time they went for computer and start at the foundation level. It's a waste of time. So
yeah, they could have started earlier at an earlier stage.
So we want to train people on computer. Our media personnel is not here. He's the one who is in charge in training the youth in computer. But as like right now, we just have one computer which we are using, but we are looking for computers anyway.
Well, I'm sure there are people and individuals and businesses that are out there that can really collaborate so provide support in terms of those equipment that can really help in those trainings. And then I think the word is there for all the youths. I mean, this is whether a male or a female, that you want to be a part of that, you want to harness your skills, you want to develop your skills in the form of from different sectors, in computer, from recycling, from decoration, making of flowers, and a whole lot of things. That is a whole package that they have for you and that everyone else. And this is really serving as an inspiration here in the Gambia. But I want to come back to Mr. Sedigan. Yes, so I'm saying, well, this is an important thing that you are doing. We want to look at this from the perspective of plannings that you have. We want to understand more if someone wants to ask what are some of the specific things that you make in terms of products or services that the team can provide to anyone out there who needs it. I want to understand some specifics on that. What are some of those things that they are doing?
Yeah, we are making sofas when it comes for this thing, recycling. We are making sofas, tools, and many things. Flower vase, and you come to painting side, we are doing painting, wallpaper painting, wallpaper installation, wall panels, and many things. Those also is a own of its own, and we are having recycling and flower vase, and we are on IT as well, and mentorship, academic leadership, and many things. So we are doing it to a level that it have to continue, because we don't want we are seeing many mentorship academies. 3 days, 4 days, they give a certificate, you want back, and after from back, we have a lot of certificates to speak it. But that is not what we need. We need a skill. A skill that, because I train my trainees that I'm training you, you also train another one. these 16 people I'm talking about, they are also trained another youth again. So meaning it will be going.
Yeah, so that would be a
Yeah, that will be a
continuous
continuous
process.
thing. So these are the things that I train them because I'm currently into my back way what trigger me to go. So okay, you train one, I train you, you also train one or two or three. This also is doing. I'm sure even the government, we are reducing the work on them. So the only we are
Definitely.
reducing, these are our plan, and you want to see in next we are in fact of now way schools. We want to see next 2 or 3 years we want to have every region we have our own skill academy there.
Well, that is a big dream, and
that's
then
the one.
but this is something that the country would really need. Like you said, the impact of this, you might look at it as within Farado, but this impact is beyond Farado. It's impact beyond the Gambia. If you are able to save one person, let's say from losing a track in terms of going into the wrong direction or developing a skill that can help them earn a livelihood, save their family or fend for their family, it's an impact that we cannot just measure. It's something that we cannot overstate. That is quite important. So normally, all the camera people will always be asking, will always be pointing at the clock to say the time is running out. But before we can run off the discussion, I want us to look at this to say, well, if you have a message of advice that you personally would be able to direct to people that are listening, especially youth, what advice would it be?
Okay, the advice I will tell, let's all the youths not go for only medical this thing, educational.
Yeah,
only
what color
education,
job you be generally
let them
calling?
make a life skill. Only skill can take this country there. You came to this road construction, they are being foreigners. Anything they will be foreigners. But when any aspect you have a Gambian who is doing it perfectly, I think our work will be okay. Just see many places. They are being foreigners, they work some hours, some months, and it will finish, or some years, and people start to criticize the government about this and this. But when we are the one who is working on it, because not only many people are going to GTTI, they are paid. But for me, I don't have money to go to GTTI. So I see to it that sponsoring Surgical Decoration and Designs Skill Academy will really make things easy for some people who do not have money to come, because we are not charging anybody for now. We are doing it for free. So I see to it that sponsoring us or being partnered with us to do this recycling thing, because when I first went to the forest to pick up these tires, some people will be like
Well,
maybe
maybe there's something wrong with his.
But after the product we start making, some people, I even had it. Many people are saying, even taking my wife to the dump site at the forest, picking up it. Hey,
Now the level has, the insanity has gone to another level.
We are
Yeah.
getting narrative. Whatever they want to say, let them say it. But you know what you are about to do. And doesn't mean that you are looking for people to recommend you, but know what you are doing. You want to give a skill to this. And even with only, I have to work with a team. But I see that even it's going to be only me and my wife, I'll make sure this thing works, because it's my dream. So I make it work. We are always around the post, speaking of only the trash, but we are going to say we need materials.
Definitely. I mean, that is inspiring, and it shows that determination that is there for you. That, well, sometimes this is how big ideas really come up when you want to go out of the bigger picture, the public, when everyone is heading into the left. You want to stand alone to bring up something that is there could be some words against you. There could be some concepts, bad concepts that are there. But then with standing all those things and then seeing through that, well, I have a dream and I am getting there with or without anyone. It's a really intense belief that will really go a long way in helping and then shaping up the future of this team. Well, it's something that I can tell you something for sure. African Renaissance TV would be one of the partners that you have into this journey, and because we've seen the work that you are doing, it's beautiful. We've seen the sofas, we've seen the different decors, different flower bars that you are doing. And this is something that is beautiful to any eye that is watching. And every Gambian out there, or anyone really watching this recordings here, would always tell you, well, this is an important thing that we will all love to be a part of. And yes, so but I want to end this with this. I know you have the IPRO, or would always tell you, or the communications. When people want to get through you in terms of communications, how do they get to you? Are you present on social media, or what social media platforms are you present in? What contact numbers are there for people who want to really get in touch with you? How is that working for you?
Okay, yeah, we have a social media platform which is Silicon Decoration and Design Skill Academy. That's the full name, but SADSA is the short name.
Okay.
SADSA, SADSA. That's SADSA. So through that, we have a media platform in Facebook. Yeah, people can connect through with us there. We have all the numbers there. People can connect with us.
Well, that is beautiful. Well, if you want to really understand and see what they are doing, the good work that the Sedican and team are doing, you can get in touch. Like I said, you can follow them on Facebook, and you can also reach out to them. And they are located at Farato Bojangkunda. This is a team that is really doing a lot of good work. I mean, coming from an inspiration like you can really hear from them. This is someone who has gone through the back way, it is as it is commonly called, and then unfortunately for him, he couldn't cross into true vegetariancy, but then he has been able to come and inspire a lot of youth into a good work that is happening here in the heart of the Gambia and the West Coast region. And we, as African Renaissance TV, would like to, like I said, would always be a partner to such a good work happening in the country, because it is that valuable in terms of having contributed positively even at this stage. And then, but this is not all, and we can all be a part of it. We can all support them in terms of partnering with them, collaborating with them, providing them with resources that are really needed for setting up this important academy that they are really working towards setting up here. Well, this is what we are. I'm afraid that this is what time has really permitted us to have a discussion here. But so we are going to keep bringing up the progress that the team is making from here, and then but you can always follow them in terms of what they are doing here in the Gambia. Until we come your way with more interesting episodes of the Sustainability Track and the very many programs from the African Renaissance TV, I am Mohamed Bibaji, and do not forget to follow, subscribe, and like our pages and then the platforms to benefit from the very many important news, very many important programs that we are bringing your way from the Gambia. And wherever you are, this is Mohamed Bibaji, and bye for now.